Yeah, I've been patient, I've been locked in on the go. Let the setup come to me, that's the only way I roll. Never chase, never fold, keep it chill, keep control. Got that process in my veins, let the profits take a stroll. Woke up charts glowing like they know me well. Discipline a crown, yeah, I wear it proud. River keep flowing, I just follow the route. Not the same man daily, yeah, I'm leveling out. Treat the morning like a moment I've been built for. Wrist tight, mind calm, that's a real score. Everybody wanna flex what they think they know, but the river doesn't brag, man, it just shapes stone. If it's not my setup, I don't touch it, let it pass. Every force trade ends with me looking back. So I breathe in, breathe out, let the market do its dance. And the patience that I practice turn the future to my hands. Ain't the same as last week, whole new mind. Water in the groove, yeah, I flow in my time. Let the fear fade out, let the greed decline. I'm aligned with the grind, stay refined in the climb. Yeah, I've been patient, I've been gold. Let the setup come to me, that's the only way I roll. Never chase, never fold, keep it chill, keep control. Got that process in my veins, let the profits take a stroll. Woke up charts glowing like they know me well. Discipline the crown, yeah, I wear it proud. River keep flowing, I just follow the route. Not the same man daily, yeah, I'm leveling out. Show up, slow up, let the noise blow up. I don't fold up. Wave ride, same tide, every sunrise. Give me new eyes. Stone grind, long time, water carved lines. If you show up, no rush, no clutch, patience be the code that I go by. I don't chase wins, I chase discipline. Let tomorrow be tomorrow, I just settle in. Every loss is just a lesson that'll tighten my spin. Every candle on the chart make me better again. Yeah, I've been
Hey, what up? Welcome to the stream. Happy Tuesday. How you guys doing? Thanks for tuning in. Hope you had a good 3-day break from the charts. What's up, Turbo? We gonna gamble on the insane gap? It's up to you, I suppose. You have 2 contracts loaded at 25,136. Is that the gap fill level? Ken, what's going on? How you doing, G-Man? What's going on? Froggy, glad to see you back. Hope you're feeling better. Rachel's Jack to the tits. El Nehu, good morning. Miguel, what's up? What's up? How you doing? Miguel says, I don't know about the gap fill, but I think ES would like to test 68.90 to 68.94. Got PDL over there. All right, well, let's go ahead and mark out a Miguel level. Why not? See, looking at NASDAQ, gonna open red, but pretty nicely red. But my old Jesus have worked well. I didn't draw any of these this morning. These are all old levels. So even to the upside worked well. To the downside, both of these provided bounce points. Then we formed a low 30-minute demand on our way out of here. So yeah, both those levels very good. Overnight lows just under 25,100. Happy Too Many Tuesdays, says Eddie. Yeah, actually, it might be a too many Tuesday. I am about a halfway point on these 5 Lucid Flex evals. I know Lucid made their little flexibility around the 50% rule. They made it a little bit better, but I don't know if they made it $70 better. So I don't know if I could pass it. I don't want to force it. Galkanokus, what up? How you doing? Luhan says, why can't I sub with Prime on Twitch? I don't know. I don't know anything about it. Bogzaddy says, I don't know. I sub with Prime. So it sounds like maybe it's just on your side of things. I don't know anything about Twitch. I really don't. Grizz, what's going on? Good morning. Trent, how you doing? Back from skiing. Where'd you go skiing at, man? Did you go to the Alps? Arnie says, what's good? Eddie says, nah, force it, bro. Have you seen the new Lucid Black? Yeah, I have. What's up, Jake? How you doing? Pranav, what's up? How you doing? What's going on? All right. Let's see here. Do you have a potential SCOTUS thing? Where is it? At 9 o'clock today, potentially? All right, here we go.
This is all wet and slick and it's ready to go.
There's VWAP right there. Nice blast at 300 here. Saw like a 100-point blast there in the last 3 minutes. What's up, Harsh? How you doing? Yuri, hello, good morning. Nice trend. You visited your British arch nemesis, the French. Well, for skiing, I guess it's kind of you kind of have to, don't you? I imagine the skiing over there. I've never been skiing in Europe, but I imagine that's got to be pretty sweet. The Midwest of America is very flat. It's known for being so flat, right? And growing up in the Midwest, look, we have small skiing hills every once in a while, and they are hills. You ski down them in like 30 seconds, 1 minute. You know, I would love to go to real mountains, be on a run for like 10 minutes. That'd be my dream. So someday that'll happen. All right, back into VWAP here. Oh, I gotta turn on Trade Sinker. Let's see if that's gonna get going here. Luhan, hit your TP done for the day. Well done, Luhan. Ronald. From what I've read, they will release it this week, and today is a potential day that they could release it. That's all anyone knows. Nice move back to the highs there from view up. So right now, will the Supreme Court rule in favor on Trump's tariffs on Kalshi is about 32% chance. About 32. What's up, Jacob? Good morning. Tom, nice. Up 980. Well done. All right. So up next, 1 hour supply zone around 380. Just got your one good trade for the day. Good morning. Nice. Good morning. Make sure your size right. Yeah, thank you. Good idea. By the way, I did, yesterday or Friday on stream, I did hit my final day of hit my profit target on my Perdia account, the instant funded. So the way that works is now they're going to put me into a live broker account. So instant funded is how you buy the instant funded. In this case, they gave it to me for free to try it out. And then you hit the targets, which is like 5 consistent days, 10 overall trading days, and $3,000 profit. And then you get put into a live brokerage account. So that's pretty cool. So I think it says it takes 7 to 10 days to set up. So I'll let you know when they get that set up, and probably do some trading of that on stream as well, which would be nice. And then yes, someone mentioned Lucid's new plan, Lucid Black. It's pretty, looks pretty good on the outset. So we can talk about it in more detail a little later. But I did get it posted to Prop from Gorilla. If you want to check it out there. Lucid Black sounds racist. No, I don't think they're being racist. They're trying to be like Amex Black, Uber Black. They're trying to be like, this is our premium plan, like the Black Card. They're just trying to make it sound premium. Unfortunately, like on Saturday, I had a lot to do this weekend, and Saturday, my back just started seizing up on me. So I was like confined to the couch, like freaking the last like 3 days. Like it still really hurts. So you see me wiggling around a bunch. It's probably my back. So unfortunately, I couldn't get all this work done I needed to get done. What's up, Parshav? How you doing? Botan says, for transparency, I think I may have left a resting order or something on Friday on your giveaway account. Don't really know, but you don't have the account anymore to your surprise. So sad. Sorry to hear that, Botan. Hola, what's up? Good morning. Let's see if ES can just tap into the 6888 there, sweet PDL. Sorry to hear that, Parshav. Hope she had a long, happy life, and hopefully it wasn't too much of a surprise. It makes it a little bit. It's hard either way, but I'm glad you got to see her a few days ago. Candles on the 1 minute are kind of large. Yeah, maybe a good size down for that. Okay, my lead account's 37. I want to be trading 37 on both views here. Start with 1 mini. Just make sure I'm all set up for success here. All right, I think we're good. Temperature, yeah, it's like 3 degrees. Now warmed up to 5 degrees. It's been very cold the last few days. Short's looking good, but you're done for the day, right, Tom? No more trading. I like the downside. I like the downside too. Start with looking for a tap into Jizu here. Move down to 30-minute demand. Then we have the next Jizu in another demand zone. So. I'll be curious to see how this 15-minute candle closes out here in about 2 minutes or so. Could have a pretty large wick on it, or if we get a little boost up, could close at the highs. We're moving today, boys. Yeah, there's some large moves. Again, it was like a 150-point move off these little pre-market lows here. Not the actual lows, but just this most recent low. That was 156 points or so in about 8 minutes. So it's a nice move. The thing is, what if we push up higher? That's why, I think waiting for the 15-minute candle to close will be helpful. And then obviously if there's a tariff ruling today, that'll be what drives everything. So. So 15-minute candle closed pretty strong. 5-minute kind of looks bull flaggy to me. Let's see how this shakes out. What are my thoughts on funding ticks close? Kind of. Well, I don't like the backtracking made you think that they might be having revenue problems when they realized that something's like when a new rule change makes it harder for traders or something, or makes the traders have less money. You're thinking the company's doing that out of necessity, and then people don't like that. People stop buying it, and then you can see them. It's interesting, you know, they came from the CFD world, right? They've been there for a while. So at least, I mean, it seems like they are like refunding people and stuff, so that's good. But yeah, I mean, I think there's, at this point, they've popped up, so many of them have popped up that they're not all obviously going to be able to stick around. So ES did sweep into 68.88, like I mentioned earlier, PDL. So that's nice. Eddie says, just have to look at how much I pulled from them last year to know their rules and prices were too good to be true. Yeah. What's up, Slight Switch? How you doing? NQ is treating me okay, you know. What's going on, right? Wonder if we do this choppy stuff until 9, you know. See if the Supreme Court does, says anything about the tariffs. Is VIX dropping? No. Right now it's on a green candle here, on a 15-minute. What's up, Riley? How you doing? What strat am I trading? Just trade price action, little order flow, do supply and demand, key levels. Try to trade around that. Slowest open of your life, lol. I don't think the moves have been large. Obviously we're just kind of bouncing, chopping around a little bit, but the moves are large. Yeah, I think after 9 a.m., ideally, we'll get going regardless. Last time when Supreme Court was announcing stuff and we're all kind of waiting, the market got a pop when there was no tariff ruling. And so today, maybe something similar, maybe it's a pop, maybe it's not, but I think it'll start breaking out of this consolidation here. So. Well, even ES has like 16-point range, if not more. I think it's decent. New highs on NASDAQ. A little disappointed. I longed to my personal counter on VWAP and starting to have issues with the order. Like my OCOs, the brackets got like canceled or something. And so I ended up having to flatten. And then we got the pump. It's just kind of annoying. All right. So you can see this 5-minute bull flag I mentioned. Gonna get that pop. Buyers got the juice. Probably look at this green zone up here. Little area of consolidation from Globex. And it was the relative highs there, so. We just gotta wait. Gotta wait. Made a video about books years ago. Any update? For trading, it's just best loser wins for me still. I have The Way of the Turtle and Tao of Trading on my bookshelf. Haven't really gotten into those yet. So yeah. What's the like goal today? Do I have, let's see, I have, I think 1 or 2 coupons for Lucid Flex eval. So the like goal is going to be 115 today. We did 110 on a Friday and got the giveaway unlocked. So I think we could do it again. Way of the Turtle's a good book, says Ronald. All right, yeah. I mean, it's pretty interesting, the Turtles. You don't know that story? It's about these guys who had a trading firm, and they had like a bet going on whether that that system could be taught, like whether you could teach traders or like anybody kind of, or if they have to have certain qualities, whatever. Anyways, they taught this group of people called the Turtles, like their exact system, how they do it. And even still, like being handed and, straight up like mentored on how to trade successfully, a lot of them couldn't do it. That's why I say it's like 90% in your head. You're battling your brain. Was it the 60s? I had the feeling it was the 80s, but yeah, maybe it was the 60s. I haven't, again, you've read the book, I haven't, but it's pretty interesting. Someone just died in your neighborhood? Oh my gosh. That's wild to hear. What is news today? Top of the hour. And the Supreme Court news doesn't drop like data, like right on the hour. So. They all had problems sticking to their rules. Yeah. Right? Were they teaching these turtles ICT or what? They're teaching them these very simple lessons, but they kept ranting for 45 minutes in the middle of the lectures, so people tuned out. Like, this man is a raving lunatic. Make any trades yet? No. ES holding there on VWAP. This is not a bad spot to go long, yeah. Again, but news is dropping here soon, so I think just the timing is bad. Yeah, not logging because, again, news. That could really shake things up. Doesn't matter if the structure looks good so much. If it's a massive news item like a SCOTUS ruling on tariffs, that supersedes any sort of anything on your charts. I cannot say the news again, so hopefully there's just a little delay in chat. But what source are you using for the tariff news? Kalshi, I think, will be the fastest, or Polymarket. I think it'll be faster than Financial Juice. I have a delay on Financial Juice because I don't have the paid version. Yeah, book's emptying out here. Polymarket has Supreme Court ruling in favor of Trump's tariffs at 27%. So, and Kalshi's 32%. So there's some arbitrage there, maybe. Tops up taking hella long to pay me out. Am I cooked? I mean, you're not cooked in the sense that they're running out of money. They're worth like $1 billion. They'll be fine. And they tend to do right by their traders. What's up, Evan? How you doing, man? Well, people aren't lying. Every time I like the stream, I do have green days. Hell yeah, man. Jove, Hove, however you say it. J-O-V, what's up? Thanks for liking the stream. What about trade copy working great for me, Dan? No problems yet. Crazy, man. Crazy. Literally, all I've had is problems with it since I got 7. But I think, wait, you're on 6 though, right? If you're on 6, that's why. 7, it's just got its head up its ass the whole time. That is technically speaking. What do you think about trading using only naked charts? More power to you if you like doing that. I don't care. I don't give two shits how people trade. I really don't. I'm never gonna hop into someone's comments and be like, "Oh, you're using XYZ indicator." Stupid. It's irrelevant to my life. And if naked charts or if it works for you and you have your system, you know what you're trading, who cares? Do it. Anything coming out? Not seeing anything just yet. Why is hard over 100? Nah. I think it's because my back's hurt. I have a hard time getting comfortable. Down a 23% chance here on Polymarket. What is the case name we should be looking for if it comes out? I think by the time you see it, the market's gonna have reacted. So I don't know. But I just think that, you'll probably have an answer. At least you'll have like an idea of what the market thinks of it. Back corset might help you. There's a VWAP rejection on ES. Again, technicals shouldn't really matter so much here if they do have a ruling. Is that 400 lots there? No, 100. 100 lots. There's some volatility. Big tariff threats might cause the next crash. Well, there's been a lot of threats. Well, I think let's see what this ruling is. Eddie says no tariff ruling today. My gosh, are they edging us? So annoying. Get on with it, man. What are you guys doing? Were they trying to load up their positions first? Change how your VWAP is anchored. No, I haven't. So now let's see if we can hold VWAP here on NASDAQ. ES is moving lower though on a VWAP rejection. So let's see if NASDAQ gives way or not. Are we ready to short if it looks like it is here? As American, do you think y'all should take Greenland? No, dude. Pissing off allies is not the way to be. Oops. The thing I'm hesitant about here is ES has a little bit of support here, but I don't know. Grizz, are you making eagle noises? I'm short here. Let's see if we can get a view up projection. I stopped out there. Fortunately, it looks like a top tick exit there. Look at that fill, man. That's disgusting. It's literally top tick. Sometimes I say that and it's like a few points. That is literally top tick right there, that exit. That's terrible. That's terrible. Knucklehead. I'm gonna try it again here. Move lower away from VWAP. I'd add to this trade here. Another stop out there. Jeez. All right. Yeah, I did see, well, the Supreme Court ruled on Trump's tariffs by January 31st. It was at 70% a few minutes ago. Now it's dropped to 18%. So, yeah. Does yesterday and today count as one day in futures? I think so. So that's a 300 rejection there. I think we pop here, but very slowly. Well, then it's not a pop, Ken. Then it's just a grind up. Pop's got to be fast, doesn't it? Otherwise, it's just like it's more of a poop. Poop. Just like a pop in slow motion. I don't make the rules. Just tell you. So far, like if you look at the 15-minute chart here, closing above VWAP, so you know, maybe move higher. I think Clarence Thomas has a Polymarket account. Would not be surprised. All right, see you, Tom. Excuse me. Always leave for a smoke and come back for Dan being in drawdown. You gotta quit, man. Gotta quit. Don't worry, Dan will make it back all off stream as usual. I hope so. Let's see what happens at 300 and ES is at VWAP here. So if it's another rejection, I sure would like to see us move lower. So far it is rejection. Let's see if that holds. See if we can close heavy on this candle. Checking, and your VWAP should be anchored to pre-market open as well, but mine is sitting at 25,312. Yeah, I mean, I can zoom out here and look. It might be with the half day, you know. Maybe it's anchoring to a different spot. Mine's anchoring to the futures open yesterday. That's a nice heavy close there. Let's see if we can get some follow through though. And should I get rid of my strategy? I have a feeling that I would be more profitable without it. Well, don't have a feeling. To get some stats, man. Just journal it, man. Anytime you take one of those trades, just mark it. And then you can, you know, good journals will let you see like your profitability, you know, for different strategies. And then you can see whether it's profitable or not, you know. So don't go based off what it seems like. Go off data. All right. Just watching here. Almost forgot to like for today. Sorry, Daniel. I remembered in the end, though. Hey, that's what matters. Again, there's enough people here now. If you want to trigger the Lucid Flex 50K giveaway, we're gonna need to really hit that thumbs up button though. We're gonna need 115 today, so get to clicking. Click away. Look at this 5-minute candle here. And the opening candle. We've essentially been inside that. We popped outside twice. But we've been inside just this 5-minute opening candle this whole time. Danny, keep raising the like goal. I've already made 100 emails and YouTube channels. Stop it. Well, look. You guys gotta friggin' get the word out about the stream then. Reddit, day trading. Everyone's like, oh, where's a good stream? Where's a good Discord? Talk about ours, man. Let people know. There's a nice pop there off the lows. What's the move? I mean, I don't see a news item for it, so. I took shorts, Ryan. Just two. Just right here, right around VWAP here. I was looking for that flush. Just two stop outs. So, you know. Well, VIX is at 19.2. It's moving lower here. Its recent high from this morning is around $20, and so it's at 19.10 now. It's about 90 cents off. Are you looking short today? Well, ES was heavier, and it looked like NASDAQ was finally going to make some moves under VWAP here. So we had ES reject VWAP there nicely. And it looked like it was just setting up for NASDAQ to get the flush. We haven't tested the lows much at all. There's so much to test down there, and it looked like it was about time after no Supreme Court ruling. Okay, we can actually start moving. And in this case, I think the downside looked decent there. Which account do you perform better, funded accounts or personal accounts? It's just a mix. Is doing 12x leverage fine, as I don't have enough and thinking about using leverage? I'm trading futures, which has built-in leverage in the product. It's not like it's not like you're setting the leverage amount when you enter a trade, like some other instruments. Generally, I would prove yourself on the on smaller size, smaller risk. Prove your trading there before you increase leverage. Yeah, February 20th, next day for ruling. That's what I see too. They should just surprise us with it one day. Man, imagine how wrecked you could get. Hovering over the buy button there in that pullback, but it just seems a little bit kind of no man's landy. It would just be going with the momentum. I started to hear that, Froggy. Do you trade according to a specific strategy or just intuition and experience in the market? I wouldn't say intuition. But I am looking for, certain indicators at kind of key levels, right? So talked about looking for VWAP rejection and kind of NASDAQ to get a drop like ES has gotten. And so I just waited for after the news so we could actually move. Nice, Jacob. I think it's still a choppy day. Parshov. Jake says he trades on goat entrails, particularly the gallbladder indicator. Keep that to yourself. Ghost order costs you 2 evals. That sucks, man. Your loss target for today? I don't target losses. That'd be bad manifestation. It's eval, so I don't really have one. I push a little harder on them and that's it. Top Step crashing again. People say Top Step keeps crashing. Prop from Gorilla is a website for showing you other props. IMO way better platforms than Top Step. It's true, Parshov. Prop from Gorilla, man. Go find some better firms out there that let you trade any platform you want. Evan says he always tries to target 10% loss a day, but you always screw up and end up green. Good one. There's absolutely nothing happening right now here at the highs. Dan, how's Grizz finding Motive Wave? He can't see my messages and I'm too lazy to type on YouTube. You want me to be the surrogate between you? No, let's just freaking talk to each other. Can't even DM it on Discord. Guys, you ever see Impractical Jokers? It's really funny. Like they do this bit where they're working at a grocery store, two of the guys, and they'll be on like opposite ends of an aisle or whatever, and they'll just get a passerby to be like, "Hey, I don't want to get in trouble, but can you tell my buddy working down there? Can you like deliver a message for me?" And they'll see how many times that random passerby will go back and forth delivering messages. It's really funny. That's essentially what you guys are doing to me. It's a really funny bit if you haven't seen it. It'll be like, yeah, we go tell him like if he's going to that party later. You know, passerby goes down there and says, "Hey, your buddy wants to know if you're going to that party later." And then he'll be like, "Okay, will you ask them? I will, but not if Amanda's coming." And then, you know, let me know what they said. So I go back. You know, it's so funny. That show is like, if you're ever going through like a hard time in life or whatever, and you just need like to laugh, that's like a show I always put on. All right, I'm thinking we get the pop here to my green zone. It's Impractical Jokers, you know, Impractical Jokers. It's pretty popular in America. Cable TV show. Hey, Mustache is top tier. Yeah. Don't call me clown. Don't call me mustache. Show's hilarious. Yeah, they got a bunch of stuff on YouTube. All right. In a little supply zone here. I think we're going to get the pop into 400s, 420s, something like that. So we'll see. Kind of a dull session. I mean, a lot of points on the table, but not the cleanest of movements. All right, Grizz is at the gym, so markets should start moving. You're welcome. Nice. Thanks for taking one for the team there, Grizz. Grizz trying to get in his wedding shape. How can you take multiple setups without going on tilt? Why would you tilt from trading multiple setups is a better question, I think. If you have something you like and you're managing risk, then what's more to it? Then you trade it, you know? There's not much more to it than that. There's nothing to tilt about. Dan, have you seen Cyanide and Happiness? I mean, yeah, it's like one of the oldest like internet cartoons or whatever you call it, comic strip kind of things. I've seen it before, yeah. If you're wrong, I guess, how do you know when to call it a day? Well, you could have a three strike rule, right? 3 losing trades in a row. You at least go take a break or close down the platform. Come back tomorrow. Could have a dollar amount. Okay, I lose $500. I'm done. That's it. Hard cutoff. I think that's probably my preferred method on a funded account would be dollar amount cutoff. It just keeps your account live, you know? If you're prone to like trying to make it all back, it's just like really keeps you in check, you know? So I like doing that. I think I still think longs are good. It's just you gotta have to be really patient here. I think 420 is a good target, or even overnight highs, which is about 440. So should be about 60 points on the table. Guillermo, you made 5,700 on XFA. Congrats. Yesterday requested 1,500 and left 4,200 to keep growing the XFA. It's been my best performance so far. Thanks to you for getting me onto futures. Well done, Guillermo. That's great. Great progress. I hope you get many more payouts. You have a good amount of drawdown in there, so that's nice. I think you're setting yourself up for success. So just, I think really maybe utilize that hard max loss, the personal daily loss limit that we're just talking about. But yeah, that's great, man. You long NAS at 5-minute candle close above 14 EMA and at 1. I still took a small L on both combines, but the L's are something I am okay with. Well, that's good. Turbo, catch you later. Parshov, you're saying you're looking for demand zones to form down here, essentially? Yeah, it's just sitting on its IBH here. I think it's good. I think longs are still good here. There's a pop. Far looking bearish. Well, let's see if I mean, is it? Doesn't look that bearish to me. Especially this candle. But let's see if we can get that overnight high sweep, or at least a tap into 420s or so. Not for today, or tomorrow, but in the future. Yeah. I mean, you can always just come back to it. Are you looking for demand zones based off of like order flow instead of just candlesticks? I assume that's what you're doing. You're finding areas of interest from like large orders or something? Kind of, yes. Okay. Yeah, because if you're just trading like regular, well, if you're just trading or looking for candles, you can always come back in, you know, a day or two and just go through the time frames to look at it, right? All right. Pop through 400, rejection. Wolf says possible rejection at 406. Yeah, I still like it. I still like to move up to overnight highs or somewhere in this green zone here, 420s. I was waiting for one last move on one of these following candles to move a little bit lower, and I was going to try the long. But, yeah. There we go, tapping in the green zone here. I'm long here. Not sure if I believe this rejection or not, to be honest. Yeah, it's coming for me here. Yeah, I got you, Parshov. Yeah. All right, looks like a stop here. Am I gonna stay in this or not? Just toying with me. No, I'm out there. Another loss here. It's not going well for me at all. This price action kind of sucks ass too. But How was your well day today? You could just look at the P&L, dude. It's 3 losses. It's not obviously not going well. My back is killing me too. I'm just not having a good time. All right, I guess I should have believed that rejection. Moving lower here. Nicely done, Froggy. Catch you later. All right, well. I'm not seeing a whole lot right now. We got a little 15-minute demand zone. I don't know if that's that interesting, but we already had a nice pullback and hold right there. Today just confirmed to me I can't trade Bluetooth accounts. Well, doesn't mean you can't trade. It just means I think you need to know when not to trade. And I'll put myself in that category too. Price action wasn't was kind of a bit tricky so far this morning, so limiting the trades probably the best idea here. There's the top of the 15-minute demand zone. So I was just looking for a quick pop here. Yeah. I don't know, chat, what do you guys like? I personally would like to see a higher low somewhere. I think the short would be okay after that. Or should I want to buy up? What if you say longs? Yeah, I don't know. Lugan says if I could take a trade, then I would look for the downside. Yeah. Well, let's see. Let's see if we do get that higher low or not. Short after higher low, yeah. Sorry, lower high, lower high, lower high. That's what if I've been saying higher low, sorry. I mean, I meant lower high. So right now that ES bounce at PDL, that's cool. Like longs could still be good there. Kara says short 377. Yeah. Yeah, if we can put in a lower high, said it right this time, I'm cool with that. And you also said long 300s-ish. Yeah. Getting pretty close to VWAP there. I do have that Lucid Flex account to give away. I think I might have to wait for another day because I'm not sure you guys can do it. That's just me being honest. It's not reverse psychology. I just really don't think we're going to get 110 likes to 115 likes today, actually. That needs 45 more likes. I don't know if you guys got it in you. Again, not reverse psychology, just being honest. JR, you tried a short, came back up and got you out, break even. Yeah. Okay. There's our projection. What are you trading on? Trading NASDAQ on 5 Lucid Flex evals. Question from someone who doesn't use props. Are you just not trading / making real money when you're trying to pass these evals? Are you just not trading / making real money? Oh. Well, it just depends on what other accounts I got going on. So sometimes I'll, like right now I have my personal account up on my Mac. Only made like $100 on it this morning. Other times, you know, it just depends. Maybe I have a funded account that I'm trading as well. It just really depends on my whatever combination of accounts I have at the moment. So right now I'm just focusing on these evals, and I have the personal account up, but it's not really my favorite kind of price action to trade. So yeah, I'm not making like real money in my bank account trading when I'm focusing on passing these. Do you think it's worth being moved to a Top Step LFA live funded account or trading 5 XFAs? Well, I don't see a big benefit to going live with any prop firm. Unless it's one of the prop firms that doesn't do sim payouts like Futures Desk, Perdia, Blue Sky, like the ones that actually Blue Sky does sim funded, but like, you know, unless that's the whole goal of the account is to go live. Generally speaking, though, I'd rather just trade my own account and get sim funded payouts from prop firms. Well, there's a nice move into my little zone I drew here for looking for a lower high. So let's see if that plays out. It's also IBH here, so it's a really nice to the tick hit of IBH. What's up, NQ Ninja? How you doing? Kind of hard to want to short that though, huh? Nice buy. That 15-minute demand like turned out to be better than I thought. You know, I marked it. And I was like, I don't know how significant it'll be, but that level did hold really nicely. Or essentially, 30 points from the highs, 20 points. Maybe now we get the overnight high push I was looking for earlier up here in the 440s. Well, I think shorts are off the table. That's interesting, Parshov. I imagine it's expensive. It's kind of like the features desk. You can kind of do something similar too. You can adjust your drawdown or the amount of contracts they let you trade or whatever. I wouldn't want to pay $700 for that. Oh, it's instant funded. I guess it depends on how easy it is to get a payout. Because then maybe it's worth it. You just have to do the kind of the ROI calculation of, how hard it is to pass. And what you stand to earn when you do not pass, but get to a payout. I mean, it is a lower high on ES, but a kind of double top on NASDAQ. So I don't really know. I don't really know how to feel about that. Some bearish divergence there on cumulative delta, maybe. Maybe Tonto, what's up? Yeah. Here's the Tesla IBH here at 370s. Yeah, I typically do just trade NASDAQ. I'm assuming you do too, or maybe your handle's out of date. No, I don't wear glasses, Parsha. Trent, you can ask me a personal question. I might not answer it, though. Evan just passed trade day 50K with 80% win rate. Nice job. Apex 100K with 100% win rate. Well done. Keep it going for your funded accounts. Get some payouts. Yeah, trading Lucid Flex. I like those accounts. I like the no buffer. Yeah, I'm with you there, Enki Ninja. Those are my two favorites as well. What's your cup size? It's about 16 ounces. Oh, you didn't mean that one? Well, this one's about the same. This one's also about 16 ounces. So. Yeah, Ninja. I think Lucid's really got some good stuff going on. I like the longs here. I thought about it, but it's been so... I've been smacked 3 times now. How much are you looking to make each day? Like on Lucid Flex funded, you know, like 400, 500, you know. Nothing crazy. Guys, I'm not short, believe it or not. ES is looking bearish. Look, we did put in the lower high, but it is kind of holding PDL. It feels like to me that's just kind of consolidating on here. So until we get under VWAP, I think it's okay. That's just me. That's just me. And man is down minus 1155 on 5. Let's see if ES gets another rejection here and moves back to PDL again or not. NASDAQ looks hungry. NASDAQ looks a little hungry here. Overnight highs would be my target here. Overnight highs. Here we go. All right, Luhan, catch you later. Mad projection on Luhan's part there. Thanks, Ninja. To be honest, I am hesitant to try it long again. I got wiped out on the last one. Yes, kind of at the highs here, and of course NASDAQ as well. I really would like to see that push, that sweep into 440 though. There's a test of 400 there. Let's blow or glow this account, Dan, man. I'm so sick of blowing these evals, man. I've gone through way too many in the past week and a half. It's crazy. I don't know why. Been struggling with them lately, but kind of tired of buying new ones, honestly. Should try cheaper evals and pay the activation fee later. No, I'm not interested. I mean, these evals aren't that expensive compared to one with activation fees, unless you're talking about Apex. Obviously, that's different. Those can be really cheap. Yo, that's crazy, Arsh. I find features is like $77. Yeah, I have heard about his platform deep charts. You get free activation if you trade with Futures Elite. How long has Futures Elite been around? Well, chat, where do we get on the like counter here? 79. Again, 115. We'll do a Lucid Flex giveaway. So hit the like button on your way out. Or hit it now. Either way. But there's enough people in here to do it. Yeah, I don't really know what Deep Charts offers other than, like, I don't know what it offers that Motivwave does not. I'm not sure if there is anything. I haven't looked into it. Because, look, I don't want to get distracted with more tools, to be honest. Would you buy straight to funded accounts? I generally don't like them as much. You're generally paying a premium, and then there's kind of a limit on your payouts with consistency rules that I don't really love, or just other factors that I don't think it makes it as good of an ROI. Obviously, you know, I've been, as I mentioned, the Lucid ones, it's taken me a minute to get them done. Now, Lucid Direct, I could buy 50K for $343. So that's about 3 times the price. So if I failed 3 times, and you know, on the onset, you'd say, well, just buy the Direct then. But it's got a 20% consistency rule. So I have to look at the payout max on a Direct. It's crazy. Lucid, so when they came out with Lucid Black on Sunday or Monday or whatever, Sunday I think it was, they had Lucid Black replace Lucid Pro. So on Prop from Gorilla, I go and get rid of Lucid Pro. And then, you know, a lot of people in Discord weren't happy about that, about Lucid getting rid of that. So they said, okay, we'll bring it back. We'll have all the plans on the site. So I'm like, okay, great. Now I got to go back and add Lucid Pro back in. But they're going to let, you know, they're like, all right, if you really like it, then we'll let your wallet do the voting. And in the next couple of weeks, they'll kill whatever plan isn't, you know, people aren't buying. Something like that. Any live trading brokerage recommendations? I trade with Edge Clear. You could also do, like AMP is another big one. Well, it's not just a rebrand. It is like a different plan. It's pretty similar. There are a lot of similarities to it. But you don't have the buffer anymore. You just have profit goals that you're trying to hit. So back to that Lucid Direct situation I gave. You know, I could buy the 50K for $343. I have to make $3,000 on it. And then I can get a payout of $2,000. 20% consistency. So it's not terrible. I was hoping for a little bit more interesting price action today, given just all the stuff that's been happening in Monday, you know, half day. But this has been very dull. Yeah, and there's the profit target bonuses, yep, with Lucid Black, yep. Bar Shop, catch you later. Learning when not to trade is very important. Good on you. Oh, you're just logging out from your brokerage? I got you. Well, could not get to overnight highs, obviously. Let's see. See if we can continue holding this uptrend or not. You're always at 115, Parshov. 115. Oh, wow, you guys did it. Well, we're one away. Can we vote for a full port on these accounts? If you want me to full port, I'm not doing 4 minis because that's not nearly enough drawdown. I need you guys to use Gorilla when you go to buy Lucid accounts if you want me just to blow these like it's nothing. Because this costs me real money. You know, I'm not getting these accounts for free, so I need a lot of support from the community then using the code if you guys want me to be a little bit more reckless. All right, we hit the likes. Good job. I truly didn't think we would do it today. It's almost closing time here for me, so let's go ahead and run a giveaway. We'll do it's a 50K Lucid Flex. We'll spin probably a very rigged wheel to make sure that no one we want wins. I'm just kidding. Okay. This is a 5-minute one. 5-minute opening here to get in because it's already 10:30, almost 10:30, and I'm tired of sitting here. So go on, get in. Exclamation point Gorilla. Let me just make sure that, is it working? I don't have a YouTube chat pulled up. Is Streamlabs working? Hang on, is it giving out tickets or not? Because I'm not sure it is. There we go. All right, it just started. So if you were one of the first people, you didn't get your tickets. So go ahead and type in exclamation point Gorilla again. Streamlabs has been a little glitchy lately, so make sure you get your ticket. I would say the first like 20 people or so did not get tickets. That'll run for about 5 minutes, and then we'll spin the wheel and we'll call it a day here and come back tomorrow. All right, this is looking pretty good for a move to VWAP. VWAP and 300 coincide. That's really nice. If we could just get a little bounce here as ES hits VWAP, maybe there's a short opportunity for me, and then that'll probably be it. Get your tickets. Get your tickets here. Got 63 of them given out. If you want to enter twice, go to Twitch. Go to twitch.tv/DanielLandscape. Follow me there, and then type in exclamation point Gorilla. I think there is a waiting period though if you're a new follower, so follow for you know the next time I do it, you can get double entries. I think I'm gonna try a short here. Looking for 300. If we reject here, I'll consider adding to this. But man, this is just, you know, it's crazy. Like, this is my fourth trade. I think just about all of them have just gone instantly into drawdown. I feel like none of them have been green, like pretty much at any point, if I recall correctly. So let's see if this one can work out here. If I add to this, this could be a nice trade and put me green on the session. A multi-time frame trader, yeah, for sure. I mean, I got the 15.5 and then the 1, and then I'm, you know, marking out levels on the higher time frame before the market open. Give it a little bit more room here, I guess. Jeez. Yeah, I might be offsides here. Yeah, that's a stop, man. That's just 4 fucking brutal stops. I'm so sick of this shit. Not a good day. These are pretty much done. They're done. Gotta start over again. It's been a shitty start to the year, I'm gonna be honest with you. Fucking hated almost every single session. Alright, I got a minute 15 left to enter. Got 117 tickets given out. Get a 50k elusive flex. Yeah, type exclamation point gorilla in chat. Just, man, just garbage ass price action. There's been some range days and I haven't been able to do well on the range day. It's just nothing's really gone well. Just like not even the trades today, just not even fucking blue once, man. Just instant red. Though I hate days like that. It's just like you're not even close to being right, man. It's not like it almost hit your take profit. No, you're just wrong, flat out wrong. That's been nuts. But that's ebbs and flows of trading, I guess. I mean, what else is there to say? All right, raffle's closed. Let's go ahead and give out an account. And then I can go stretch my back out. Okay, 131. Whoops. Stop spinning. Okay, 131 tickets given out here. All right, someone give me a amount of seconds to run this for. Over 40 seconds, under 70 seconds. I will do 44 seconds. This is the only one I'm doing today too. Just the one spin today. 44 seconds. We'll shuffle it 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. The winner's gonna DM me on Discord. Honestly, I should just keep this one for myself. I should keep this code for me. Sorry, J Monet, it's already running. No more entries. All right, let's see who's gonna get edged out here. It looks like Parshop not gonna get it. Turbo, no. Chicken, no. Trader Joe, no. Almost Yuri, almost NQ Ninja. Edged out. Ninja's edged out here. Dev Gothwall. You're the winner. It was almost NQ Ninja. So Dev Gothwall, you're gonna DM me on Discord. Rigged? What are you talking about?
I didn't do fucking shit. I didn't rig shit.
I didn't. I didn't do this. Where are you? Are you in chat, Dev Gothwall? First time winning the giveaway in life. All right, man. Congrats. DM me on Discord. I'll send you the code. Better hurry before I use it for myself. I need it. I need it, man. I'm down bad on these. Can we have another spin? I don't know if I have any more codes. I gotta double check, but I think there's one missing from my spreadsheet, but I'm not sure. So we'll just do the one today, though. But you know, I'm gonna hit up Tradeify next, see if they'll give me some codes, and then we'll run Tradeify giveaways. Then I'll do my fun of features, see if they'll give me some codes. We'll just keep going like that, rotating through the firm. So, you know, hopefully get your favorites to give me some codes. And again, I said this last week, but like using my code on from Gorilla, when you do make a purchase, it shows these firms that, you know, it's worth giving me some giveaway codes, right? It's easier for them to be like, yeah, we can give this guy codes because, you know, people sign up with his code, so they can attribute some sales to me. It supports my efforts. It supports the stream, supports the website, and supports the giveaways. So it is a win-win. We implement Fitmo on your site. I'm gonna try to expand to the Forex CFD world. I just want to make sure I'm getting everything set up right for the future. I'm still having issues with a few things on the site. Again, I'm not a coder, so I kind of have to figure out the hard way. But I do want to add CFD, so it'll be a little bit, but I will work on that. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Did I get the DM yet from Dev Gothwald? Don't forget to DM me. I always try dance codes, even on Amazon. Bro, I have Amazon. I have an Amazon affiliate account for like Mango Street and stuff. Appreciate the support. Yeah, of course I do. It's not like a code, but it's like, it's just an overall link, and I can make links for you know, whatever product. It's like it's like 5% or something. Depends on the category. CL Nehu. If I want to buy Blu-rays, can you make money from there? Yeah, I think pretty much just like any category would work. I think that link right there that I posted. I think that's just my overall affiliate one. How can I DM in your server? Show the members on the show the member side panel. Right? So if you're in the server, click on the member side panel here. I'm right here, admin. So click on my name. Then you can send me a DM. You can also just post in general chat and tell me what your username is, and I can just reach out to you as well. What's up, Mal? How you doing? What's up, Mike? How you doing? All right, Dev. I got you here in Discord. Let me send you the code. Maul, not my day here at all. 4 trades all instantly. It's just like losers. Oh well. I mean, I guess I'm glad I'm not struggling on a funded account. I'd rather struggle in the eval, to be honest. So, yeah, I don't know. All right, Dev, you got your code sent to you, man. Everyone, thanks for hanging out today. Hope you had a better session than I did. But we'll get back after it tomorrow. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Peace out.